Yeah, I mean, that's the other angle to this, and obviously we know about Nikodaz at this moment. At this point, Opper very good with the rifle still though, but they've been missing that AWP presence which they have in Dexter, just not at this tournament. Flashbang in, IEM is going to get aggressive, and trades there for Heroic, ready and waiting.
Oh, nice shot from Nerds outside. That's wonderful. It has gone down, and now Alexi and JL left alone. 2v4. That is the better option, but this is quite sneaky from Alexi and JL. They found themselves in strong positions up on the rafters. Here come Heroic. This is still a chance for NAVI in this pistol round. JL stepping up with the dual Berettas, and he will eventually be traded out. Just the sheer numbers for Heroic still alive was too much to handle for NAVI. Just losing track of the chaos there, JL. Now TSS is going to deal with this push towards outside. Dangerous position to find yourself when you're going up against the full eco, and he's overrun by those pistols. So weapon picked up now for NAVI. Whether or not they can get something done with it is left on the table, but
I think just now they missed their really only window. This Galil has to get a little bit aggressive. If Nikodaz falls back, there's nothing left, because look at all the space Heroic's taken elsewhere. They really needed to hunt down that next follow-up kill, and now that it doesn't happen, upper bomb site's lost.
Oh, Nerds gets one, but traded by that Galil in the hands of Bit. So a 2v3. Alexi P still only has that USP, and now the Galil is gone, and is secured for Heroic. But TSS in position to get overrun by the pistols. Could have got a little hairy, but Heroic stay comfortable.
Yeah, could have got a little hairy, huh?
Yeah, that's bad.
2-0. Alexi's going to get aggressive outside. Remember yesterday, he actually did a really good job against Spirit, had a really good understanding of the games they wanted to run.
Oh.
Wonderful gets caught in that smoke. Oh, he's going to step right through, finds one. Nikodaz can't transfer over.
Yeah, it's good for the timing for Heroic to get two players down secret, but Immo was already at the vent. Nerds is behind him, and oh! First bullet misses, but still recovers it for Heroic. Now a 3 versus 2 thanks to Shuch's play down low.
Damn.
Kick Sam, what a shot on Bit. You thought Bit had that one locked in all day long, but mistaken, as JL is now put in a 1v3. He'll catch Shush outside. And now that bomb goes down, so time shrinks for JL, so he realizes he can't win this one. He'll grab that AK-47. No, I feel it. No, I don't feel it. I think NAVI should win this one, Jason, but I don't think they're going to be able to do it in 2 maps, it feels like. Like, they didn't look that good yesterday at all. He's very, very good, but he doesn't feel like one of those AWPers that'll take over if the rest of his teammates are too quiet. Like, he's not enough to win games.
Still finding his game, right? Pretty young player, pretty inexperienced player. Nerds is going to be ready for that fight with the Molotov in towards Hut. That was the one rifle.
So the rest should be relatively smooth sailing here for Heroic.
They've already infested outside as well.
Ugh. Coming through all the holes in Alexi B. Kill on Kicksan descending down from main into the in-game leaders 5-7. Wonderful's Deagle could really start the dominoes falling here, because Alexi B has the AK back at main. That's the bomb on the back of Shush that is now on the floor, and it may be a little choppy now for Heroic. You thought it might be quite comfortable, but those kills go against them. And Nerds has to try and recover from Squeaky Door.
They've got all the time in the world, though. They can be patient, Heroic, and you could see Nerds is playing this so well. Good duel against Bit, and everyone's got to start moving. Yeah. They knew exactly where Alexi was. It's actually a really well put together double kill for Alexi in the round.
It's clearly shown at these tournaments that he is the shiny light for Heroic. The reigning champion of Dallas as TSS takes out Wonderful in that fight outside. Kicksan diving down. His speed here for Heroic. JL is the only player from NAVI that's been able to win his duel. But Bit, he could recover it. Lobby push from JL. He's taking matters into his own hands. And Bit from hell looks up above and catches only one of the 2. But that's information at least gathered on the whereabouts of this play forward for Heroic.
A little bit of a cool flank from JL. Already up on Silo. He's going to have to obviously drop down.
Oh, Emma.
Ooh, and he's got one. Tess is tapped away. And this is the pacing and the speed that Heroic caught NAVI initially off guard. Gave them a 5-on-3. But with that, you get some... Okay, that's not the cleanest drop we've ever seen.
But he's still got a chance. He's got the AWP. And he's got plenty of health still at 61.
I think he's going to try and make it into lobby, wrap around towards door, get ready for the retake, get ready for one coming up vent, but he's actually slow played this very much in towards lobby.
And doesn't want to unscope either, doesn't want to have to give away his position, but
oh, he did.
He's unscoped now, And we'll have to rescope again, but he's got the information and now goes for the peak. Separates this into the 1v1 fight as NIKEDAZ looks to close it. Can't do it versus IMA. And finally, NAVI will get through onto their first round win on Nuke.
Yeah, I know. Importantly, IMA can run back in towards Hut and pick up that op. He'll pass it over to Wonderful, who got dropped behind Credit. 0 kills on Wonderful so far. That's a very close round. A nice attempt at the clutch from NIKEDAZ. If you go back and watch some of his major games on Nuke, he's a really hardcore anchor of the upper bomb site. He does not like moving. He drops on silo, hops on Hut. He's there frequently. IMA's going to find Nerds trying to make the vent drop. Back-to-back aggressive openings from Nerds. Both of them negated. This time by IMA, previously by JL. Taking on, or going on, over at the secondary stream. Good shot from Wonderful. He's on the board with his first.
Yeah, that's a nice shot from Wonderful, finally.
And if NAVI can sustain and like keep a pretty healthy victory in this round and not lose too many weapons, that should be a point where they actually get to plant their feet and start feeling more comfortable in this half. And it's working perfectly.
Yeah, it's working real well right now. NIKEDAZ stuck at Squeaky. There's nothing he can do about the outcome of this round. NAVI will be heading to 2 in a mere moment. NIKEDAZ starts to retreat, and money is a question here for Heroic. A lot of players weak on cash right now, so an AK-47 save, if he can hang on to it, might not be the best, or the worst outcome, rather. So he's going to take a few steps towards T-spawn. He'll carry that AK on over, and it is 2 now for NAVI.
Everything after this is just a little bit extra.
Yeah, Wonderful. Outside, smoke blown open. Lucky to be alive, but Alexi will still forage the first kill here for NAVI. It's Tessus down early. Kicksan looking to try and adapt.
If there was a game plan for NAVI to have that op outside and have presence, you can confidently say it's failed, it's struggled, it's not being effective in the hands of Wonderful at the moment.
Yeah, Nerds has got down lower, but once again, it's Alexi doing a lot of good work here on the CT side of Nuke. He's got 2 more kills added to his tally, and this is making this round very uncomfortable for Heroic. Im is going down secret to try and answer the question that Nerds has maybe opened up for them. He's down just chilling at the moment, waiting for an aggressive maneuver. Hasn't seen anybody yet as Ima goes into the vent.
Oh, he has no idea.
He has absolutely no idea that Nerds is down here in towards Decon. And finally, he'll adjust, see the angle, and spot Nerds walking by. Ima gets a free kill. Nerds looking the wrong way. And you mentioned trying to build on their early round success, so they're unable to do so. They're unable to get a kill in this round.
Yeah, not at all. Nothing so far. A little bit of a chance on Wonderful to open things up. Be disappointed by this, but they've got money. No loss bonus is going to make it a little bit sketchy in the next round, right? They should be able to pick up most of the AK-47. Some utility will be missing, and Shush, with that knowledge, with that understanding, especially him with only 1,800 bucks, he's going to try and preserve this AK-47 so he can just replenish utility, but he's already been spotted, and now there's basically no chance you get to save this gun.
Yeah. Ima heard him switch out the weapon as well, so the hunt is quickly on, and Shush can't even get steps back, so he's down. And now that economy problem is massive for Heroic.
Yeah, he does really good work for NAVI outside. In a position where you see a lot of times like really gifted mechanical aimers, Alexi's doing a lot with his brains. Spam coming through the door smoke.
Ooh, what a start over in that B stream. 8-0 start for Big over VP. Nerds cutting through Ima. It's a charge forward for the AK-47. If Nerds looking to be sharp to try and remove JL at the back of the site now, and unfortunately, it's the Hut smoke that is causing problems here for Heroic, and JL is hearing them walk back. He is hunting them down, coming right through that smoke. JL catches Kicksan. Wonderful locks out NIKEDAZ, and Shush is stuck in lobby again. This time you'll think about perhaps in the 10th he'll pick that bomb up, but JL's pushing forward through Squeaky, and Shush has got that kill locked in, but will he predict the player so close? The answer to that question is absolutely not. And the ramp play from Bit, it's aggression through the smoke. Shush about to round that corner, Bit staying committed. Oh, he gets overrun. There's an element of surprise in the kind of play that Bit wanted to deploy, and it doesn't work out for him at all. And Tessus gets by that smoke. Ima caught off guard. Tessus moving through secret. It's an important start here for Heroic. They're 2 kills up. And NAVI are going to struggle to get this 3v5 back.
Okay, JL just given the sound cue, popping right back up in vents. He wants to be in position to stop any play towards the upper bomb site, but the defense is entirely split. There's no way any of these guys can really work together. I think Alexi's calling out, I can watch your squeak door from Big Garage. He's got a lot on his plate, but it allows JL to shift into a new position, and they can actually double up if JL doesn't get picked off, and he will.
Oh, nice shot from Kicksan up on top of the hut. That's JL gone, and Heroic up 3 players now in this round. Alexi B still worried about that secret player earlier. And TSS ain't hanging around. Wonderful pushing through ramp. Not going to be around that NAVI will be able to find the pathway to.
It's a really good T-side from Heroic. You got to be very happy about this one. That spam is going to slow the plant, but it won't stop it. And now Alexi decides to just get away. Wonderful.
Ooh,
another miss. Yeah, I'm telling you, something's off today. He's individually, or at least in this map. Plenty of time for him to recover in this series, but not as sharp as we're used to seeing him.
No, not at all. Even yesterday, even in the biggest clip of the game from Wonderful, he misses the first 2 shots and then has to recover it, so it has been whiffed a little bit in this competition so far.
So flashes in towards Big Garage, pull Wonderful off the angle. They might hear those footsteps.
That's great. Utility towards outside. Nertz, will he look the right way at the right time? Wonderful's overrun by 2, but Nertz, he could really win this for Heroic. Now that double push coming towards him. Nertz manages 1 out of the fight. JL had to trade it and does so. So NAVI still in this round, but they're a player down and 39 seconds left. Heroic have burned all of their utility. They're down to 2 flashbangs left.
Well, JL, with the confidence of Nertz going down, knows he's cleared out lobby, that Nertz is often just a solo guy in these rounds. Ema's still down low, so he's well out of position. Bit's going to start pushing up towards lobby, and there's only 20 seconds. Heroic is really slow playing this.
You could go heaven into the main split on this A-bomb side. 15 seconds to do so, and
Navi's got to fight.
Ready. And Bit has the cross out of main. Kicksands taken down first. Limited time. 8 seconds left to get into this bomb site for Heroic. JL throws the molly, but it doesn't spread. It doesn't stop shooting. It is absolutely shit. And Emma climbs up that vent, dead to Nikadaz. And now Heroic are a player ahead to close this. And JL unable to hold the spray down for a kill. But he comes out, clears out Tetris. Taken out quickly after, though. And Bit with that rifle is stuck in hut. And Heroic are about to exit this half with a 7-5 lead. Strong T-side from Heroic. They are looking to take Nuke over NAVI.
So we're not really seeing NAVI hit that peak yet. Nertz is going to find the opener, already dictating, already giving a 5-on-4 to his team, and going for one more.
Yeah, Heroic confident about this pistol. 5 sets of Kevlar, and it started well here for Nertz, but he peeks into credit card and he gets his head swiped. He is still alive though. He goes in for a double dip and takes out Alexi B. Bit finally to trade that out, but NAVI have lost too many members, and it's a bit uncomfortable. They don't have solid map control yet. They have no pathway to a bomb site at the moment. Trapped towards outside, but he has forced Nikadaz back, and JL has slipped out into the upper bomb site undetected so far. 35 seconds remaining. Kicksands just holding for that bomb. He knows it has to cross in main, but it doesn't work out. NAVI get 3 headshots, a flurry of destruction in the blink of an eye, and that bomb goes down in the upper site. Nikadaz is nowhere near winning this one.
Oh my lord, Heroic just at the worst moment all shift into position. Even that kill towards door was like, that's a perfect spot. You just missed the 2 bullets you needed to hit. Heroic tracked this round so well and let it slip through their fingers.
And now they know where Nikadaz is. And Nico doesn't this time. It is JL with that headshot, cracks him open, and NAVI looked like they had lost that pistol within the first few seconds. Nikadaz dropping further back, trying to retreat, but Bit is unrelenting. He takes him out at range with that Khalil. First blood of this round is in favor of NAVI. Shush pushes in towards lobby from Squeaky Door. He's clearing it out, realizing no one from NAVI is holding down inside of lobby at the moment. Not finding anything from their aggressive maneuvers because JL's still in his own spawn.
He's making sure they can't get big flanked, and I mean, he was also in a situation he understands where if the lobby crunch does come in because so much of NAVI's emphasis has been outside, then he's really exposed, so now he turns into kind of a lurk over towards lobby. He can come in very late. There's Nertz's MP9, but the trades are all with the stronger weapons, and Ema's going to finish things off. We're tied up at 7.
Nikadaz has positioned himself perfectly towards this squeaky play. NAVI sending utility out, making it obvious now they're going to go for this topside hit. And there's plenty of players here for Heroic. Flash is effective to force Nikadaz further back into the site, and Alexi B is now pushing forward past Tetris. This feels very claustrophobic for Heroic CT side. They're stuck at the back of the site, but they're still fighting. NAVI yet to get a single kill, and Nikadaz is just peeking one by one until finally one is too much. It is JL, Ima, and Bit together who just take all 3 kills from NAVI and finally win that top site.
Pretty impressive resistance on that defense considering both were trapped behind silos. A very timely smoke by Nikadaz, the time to get a double kill. Tezis has to clear vent. He has to find Emo so that Kixon can come up and get involved in the action, and he'll do just that.
Yeah, trades it out 2v2. Big retake opportunity now for Heroic as they start to come back into this. Both of the Navi players pinned to the back of the bomb site. They go forward. It's one down. JL now giving it away, but limited ammo left, and he runs out of it. Tesses cuts right through him, and Heroic tie up the game with that retake.
I was going to say he's emphasizing he has the money, though. I'm a little bit surprised. He didn't buy a smoke last round and bought a nade. Again, he has a nade. That value of breaking open the smoke outside. Just like that, the opportunity for a pick on the cross. A little bit more valuable than a smoke.
Only one kit here for Heroic. Kixan is going to make sure that that bomb isn't getting closer to the bomb star, making it feel comfortable for Na'Vi. All these kills are going in the favor of Heroic, untraded by Na'Vi, and it's quite comfortable here for the CT side.
Good awareness from Kixan as well, seeing JL's taken out, the guy who's watching lobby from the T side for Na'Vi, and he's just like, well, this is a round with an MP9, I'll take a risk. I'll go for a crazy aggressive big flank. Adds one more tally onto it. Unlikely you see that again, but a good point of aggression for Kixan.
Naked Oz strikes on him. Nice shot from Wonderful. But there's nowhere he can really go with this one. He's stuck behind Red and eventually taken out by Nikodoz.
Nertz is obviously just a very special talent that we expect to keep getting better. Saw as a coach had got great credit with his time in ENCE and putting that team together and how well they were doing. It's just a matter of a couple pieces, the question marks, the in-game leader, the Opera of Nikodoz.
Okay, Nertz. Okay, it's an awkward fight for him now as he runs up the top of Secret into the smoke. He's lost a lot of health, and I can't believe he's still alive. Bit would have loved to have sunk that kill to draw it back into even numbers, but that'll come instead from JL. Bit eventually tracks Nertz down. Kixan had to trade it, so keeps it even still as we head into 1 minute left in the round. Bomb is now planted for Na'Vi on this A site. Kixan quick about getting back to mid, and Alexi B did not have the cover or the powerful position to deal with that. And now Wonderful stuck at the back of the site. Very effective flashbang from Kixan. And JL has everything to do now left in this 1v3. He'll turn back from Tetris towards main, not able to pick up the second kill just yet. Now he's caught on the open and sandwiched in. Nikodoz eventually confirms that kill in the round here for Heroic. They're gathering up in behind those ramp smokes. Tesses lies in wait. Peeks out, instantly gets that kill on bid. Fantastic work from Tesses, and he drops that molly, just drops down lower too. And
without hearing any ticks in the flames, you know, nobody has actually tried to push through it right at the right on some kind of a timing. He knows they don't have ramp room yet. Nikodoz
misses the shot. Adjustment a little bit too high to the right. He will go down to Imma. So kill back for Na'Vi. Tesses dropping back into the control room. He now has to adjust his position because he has to be concerned about that secret walk. In this JL fight, a door has gone the way of Na'Vi. Kixan will fall. To his former teammate. Shush descends down, takes JL out, and now Imma can't get away. Tessis is doing fantastic work in this round. He goes back to address Wonderful and does so with immediate effect. Alexi B is now left in a clutch alone. A 1v3, and he wants those double doors closed, but Tesses does not allow that to happen. Shu swings open, decon, but Tesses, with a masterful round, started at ramp, finished at the lower bomb site, and he collects himself a 4K. And Na'Vi come into this with a pretty weak purchase. Nertz just goes red aggressive. He's full of absolute unbridled confidence. And Imma is gone. So Na'Vi have to play the start of this round at a 4v5 deficit. And Nertz hasn't fallen back. He stayed committed in behind those temporary cover of the smoke. What are some of the options Na'Vi have left?
Towards ramp room, they want to challenge. Nikodoz has a pretty shallow angle, and Tessis is reading this as well. Oh, one kill and get away.
No, he stays committed in behind that box. Tessis is there. The quick rotation down. And he's got that kill, no problem, on Alexi B. Bit throws everything he's got. Has to be JL, and it's Heroic to come out on top. It's Nuke that goes the way of Heroic in quite convincing fashion. On this day of survival, it's Heroic one map up over Na'Vi.
Yeah, well, they're about to get a lot of attention towards that B bomb site. Nikodoz has got one of the dualies, so he's in a good position up on the balcony. Oh, a little bit of a bait. The initial shots miss. He's done great damage to a second. And good shot from the USP over on Catwalk. Two defenders are here.
Yeah, Tesso's just hiding behind cover. Alexi B gets ever closer, and it's worked out really well here for Na'Vi on the initial attack into the bomb site. Nertz coming back in from short. It's close to taking out Imma, but unable to connect that shot, and Nertz, couldn't get around the corner, couldn't get to safety.
Peeks right into a double swing.
Yeah, and that's looking quite comfortable now for Na'Vi, but Shush decides to go forward. He doesn't want to let them get that bomb down just yet. He wants to go into the fight and win this clutch. He separates them into 1v1 fights, but Imma just wins his duel. 5-7 wins all day long. Nerfs is going to win this.
I'm not the most experienced MP5 user, but I think it's actually like better in mid-range. I think it's like the spraying was what makes it feel a little weak and awkward. But, you know, regardless, bit goes down.
It's now gone, and we won't probably see that
I think
again.
he's one of like 2 people who use the MP5 from time to time. I've seen JL use it at the early stages of CS2, but I think people are just like, the MP9 way too strong.
Well, Kicksan's boosted up on the Ninja Boxes. Nikodos trying to distract and pull attention away, and that Deagle can unleash for a couple of body shots and goes back to the chance at Car, but JL stays up. He stays fighting.
The bomb's here. They have to come into this.
These scouts are so potent now because a lot of these players softened up there within one shot, and one of them take it away. That's JL down. Imma now gone, and Alexi B was low, so that force buy pays off for Heroic. The scouts come out in force, and that's going to be hella frustrating here for Navi. Over to this B bomb site. Kicksan. He now knows Imma's close. Doesn't want to give him that headshot chance. Nert's in middle. Stops Bit from finding success through the underpass. And we're not getting any opportunities. No one overstepping the mark.
Alexi just now starting to slide out top middle as well. See if he can find any peaks. If he goes deeper, he might be able to get Nerts. Nikodos is providing some cover up towards window. Alexi not able to connect with anything yet, and Nerts is going to get aggressive, finds a perfect timing. Alexi looking elsewhere. Nikodos backs off with low HP, but mid is going to be so tough to break through. 1 kill is not enough. Decent damage. Tessus can't handle the fight at the moment.
Oh god, it's not clean here. Imma eventually taken down through the underpass, and JL, it stands alone. So Navi's purchase back does not find the same success that Heroic found in the prior, and it is now going to be a 2-1 start for Heroic that is likely to lead swiftly into 3. A nice shot from JL.
Heroic's got to be a little bit careful. I mean, JL can add one more kill, and depending on that kill, maybe he can add a second one. 20 seconds left. He's actually taking a really long route. He needs to die.
It's going to be tough to die, actually. He's got to sprint short right now and get involved in some of those fights. Fights in towards the connector. Some damage being done, but eventually stopped by Shush, and so JL gets his desired outcome. There's no split potential, and they are going to just start walking out in towards this A site. Nert's not forced away from his position. He can stay on upper wood, and he's got Tessus to distract out from stairs. He's got that kill on JL. Big kill from Nert's off the top of the wood, but is eventually traded by Bit, who does better to get a second. And Nikodos pushes in from CT spawn. Great flashbang. That'll remove Bit. And now Imma left alone at top middle. His job was to try and cut off these rotators to Navi. He does in fact find Shush, but there's still 2 players to collect here, and they know where Imma's coming from. And he's sustained heavy damage from his initial fight.
Nice jump up though, nice reposition.
He's done it very quick.
Yeah. Just a nice setup. The smoke being broken open over in Palace, I think, ruined things a little bit. That early kill, which allowed the crossfire to be effective. I think they got kind of exactly what they wanted in terms of some of the initial fights. It's this rotation from Nikodos, that kill, and then this flashbang. I mean, we mentioned yesterday, he left the team recently, or maybe it was today. So it's not like he's completely forgotten everything that Heroic like to do, or kind of lost connection in the comms. But, I mean, you can see, even as quote-unquote stand-in, he's still got some synergy.
Oh, Imma gets aggressive. It's a fast play up short. He catches Shush over towards that A-bomb side, and Imma repositions behind the smoke, and Bit's already in A. Through connector, just speed for Navi, and it's working out completely. Tessus and Kicksan, what can they do about this? Bombs down for Navi already. That was a fast round. It worked out really well.
Change of pace, and it's all down to the impact. And that's a little bit of freedom when you have the Tech 9s and a kind of low buy like this. But the fact that Imma gets a double kill in middle is what opens up the avenue for Bit to be that aggressive at the A bomb site.
Kicksan's still towards CT. He's still getting ever closer to this A bomb site. Push plant set up for Navi's 1 player in Palace.
He has a smoke. I think he's gonna go for a ninja here.
He's gonna go for it last second, and they're leaving the site. They're not expecting this, and he's got a kill. Okay, Kicksan, can he do this? He's got on it. That kid holding it all the way. Wonderful trying to stop it. Kicksan on that defuse time was still a question regardless, but Wonderful will get the kill. Whew, that was fun at least.
Saves the day. That one might have buried Navi. You lose that round. Oh, that would have been harsh.
He's pushed all the way through ramp already. He's in T-spawn. He's gathering so much info with this play already. Shush dies on A.
Surprising fight for Shush to take. Nikodos had just rotated over. Thought the op would take the angle. Still, Nertz has fantastic information on what's happening on this map.
Oh, Tessa spotted by Alexi B. Tessa will win the fight versus Alexi. And now Kicksan is readying himself for this play into the B bomb site. His feet are steady.
He
spots
spotted.
that first player come out, but he sure has been spotted. He still has Tessus out towards short. Imma's flank could work out for Navi here. Tessus, important kill. JL goes down, and so will the bomb in the apartments, and that is going to throw a huge spanner into the works. And it looks like Imma's flank might not be enough. He takes Kicksan down. Remember, the bomb is still so far away from Imma. He'll come back in from Market. Nerds is just not wanting to give this fight up. Just stay alive. Don't give him the 1v1 fight against Nikodos, who's making that rotation in. The longer he stays alive, the quicker Nikodos can get in position. And there was enough distraction set up by Nerds to allow that kill from his AWPer. Nikodos is now primed towards apartments. As soon as I say that, he unscopes and the flashes are effective for Navi. They get out the window. The Kicksan finds himself in a solid position, but he's run out of ammo in that M4. And he has to go to the P2000. It's not the weapon for the job, but luckily Alexi had been softened up by those initial M4 bullets. And now Kicksan needs to reload. He's hiding behind a smoke of his own creation, and it's worked out so well for that turn back on him. Kicksan delivering absolutely everything for his squad, and JL now must clutch. He's down into a 1v1, and Kicksan is so low that a body shot from that Deagle gets him out of this round. And JL has to realize that the Deagle is the better option. And Kicksan stands behind that van. He's going for all 5, baby, and he can't do it. JL closes out the clutch with a Deag. Because Heroic feel freed up with some of the weaker weapons, they are pushing quite aggressively through B, gathering all this information, but now they know it's going to be an A play.
Oh, you can't lose
First kill is from Shush, and if they lose 2 players in this initial attack in, this will completely weaken Navi, and that flank is fast through T-spawn. So much damage being done from this scout from Nikodos. And remember that flank, it's coming around ramp right about now. JL's taking Nikodos out. Wonderful goes to address it, spots out Nerds, but will he expect the second player? He's going back for it, but as soon as he looks, he switches his weapon, and he goes down to Kicksan. A 3v3 that Heroic can win here.
Oh, let's see. This retake is going to be underway. Alexi slid in towards Cubby around that smoke. Position given up by JL, but he's got a frag. Oh. And with no kit, this really has slowed down way too much.
Oh, Alexi B turns back and spots out Kicksan. If he had fallen down, that could have reopened the chance for Heroic, but Navi just about limped through that.
Heroic going to go back to some of these aggressive mid setups. Navi's really punished the extremities, but now Heroic is going to take control of the center of the map.
Yeah, Utility really cancels Imma out there. He gets caught by flashes, hit by grenades. The whole wombo combo he couldn't deal with. JL. Good headshot, but traded by Tessus, and Wonderful needs to be careful. He pulls a nade as that peek comes in, and now Bit is stuck at Tetris. He's overrun because Kicksan just doesn't stop moving forward. Alexi B now in a 1v2, and this round just started, Jason.
Yeah, I mean, Heroic is so aggressive in this round. They're saying, we don't want you guys to have any room to fight any longer. Jumping over the boxes, making sure nobody from Heroic can get comfortable, and Alexi's going to take the long route through CT spawn. Can this
But he's quick about it. He's very quick about it, and Tessus has not heard this out, but he now considers that option, and he is able to adjust, even though Alexi B was maybe a little wider than anticipated.
Alexi going to be in middle, and once again some aggression from Heroic. Nikodos a little bit slow considering his options, heading towards the underpass. Tucked into the wall.
Needs to be careful. They can see him, and Imma, it will remove him. So opening kill here for Navi at the start of round 12.
That spot's feel like it don't work anymore. I think he missed the jump. I think he wanted to make it over to Catwalk,
and then he's kind of stuck
throughout
there.
the half. Yeah, then he's just kind of like, oh, well, crap, what do I do now?
They'll probably fight. Wonderful. Connects his shot on Tessus. Not the start Heroic would have liked to try and push forward to 7-5, and Wonderful connects yet another, this time on Nurse.
A lot of low HP players in middle. If they can find these kills, Shush going to get hit with that smoke, which takes away any option him and Kicksan have of double peeking when it fades.
Bit smooth through B. He's got a lot of space and information on the back of this. Shush looks to try and move in and address that possible problem. He could spot the bomb, but Bit will take out Shush. So that problem is now averted, and it's just Kicksan left. And he's spotted out by Imma. It'll be 6-6 at the turn of the first half as Navi try and bounce back here in this series. They need Mirage if they want to stay alive here in Dallas. Nikodos, he's going to place that window smoke at Market.
There's going to be a strong defense here, though. Alexi and Bit are both at the bomb site. Bit's boosted up. Wonderful's going to be on Catwalk very quickly as well.
Alexi be blinded. taking out a fight right now. Shush is going to make the most of that, charging in, but bit off the ninja box now gives away his position. And sure, yeah. Getting that kill out towards bench is a little bit ridiculous from Bit. But that bomb is now planted. Heroic have it 3 versus 3 ahead of them as Wonderful comes back in from short. It is Nicodoz that is picked out by JL. Effective trading from Nerds, and he knows that second player of Wonderful was spotted towards short, so he's holding for that with that P250. He's confident to fight it. And IEM moving in as well. He's coming in from market. He gets spotted out by Kicksan and dropped like a fly. It is just Wonderful left. He'll charge back in, having to switch pistols. He runs out of ammo. Nice shot. There was 1 bullet in that, and Wonderful connects it. There was a kit on Imma's corpse, and he's running towards it to try and pick it up. And now he's got that kit back. He's running into the site. Needed the headshot. Couldn't collect it, and now time evades him. So will the pistol round. He will exit with the kills, but Heroic pick up the round.
They're going to try and go through. Bit's very close up. Dodges the flashbang. Dodges all of them but the last. Dodges the first 3, but the 4th one destroys him. Ema steps forward and can only get 1.
4v3, force off the back of those initial fights, and Heroic will certainly be feeling comfortable with Nerds under a rifle instead of that MP7 as well. It's looking good for them, and Navi, considering the save call already, as frustrating as it might be.
Yeah, if they don't get a gift, committing
no
here.
kit.
I know, like this is actually like you're kind of going to go investigate, see if you can get 1 kill very, very fast. Heroic's playing this very disciplined, but if you go too far, you lose everything at the end of the day.
It's even luring them in. They've got 2 smokes, but no kit, and now Nicodoz around that big flank. Fortunately for Navi, they got rid of him because he looked like he was in the perfect position to even cancel out that save call on a few players, but they are able to exit and save those weapons. But Heroic are now at 9 rounds on this T side, and so far, again, Kicksan with some grid calls. Here's in the window, flash is good against Kicksan, and JL able to stop him with a rifle.
Not able to back away.
Not able to.
It's gone the wrong direction. Wonderful has no head armor. Got to be careful against that M4. Nerds tucked in, jumping, avoiding the spam.
It's uncomfortable. And finally, Wonderful will walk out on top of that fight versus Nerds. So Navi given 2 players early here. Nice boost here for JL up on top of the double stack at short. He should be good for 1 at least. Oh my god, Shush, what a shot. JL got the initial damage off, dropped Shush down to 6 health, but all it takes is that 1 AK bullet to the brain and JL's off the top. Now they're going into the connector.
Nicodoz, if he gets this kill, it's everything. It could be so much, and he will. Just saw a little bit of the hip.
So from 5v3 for Navi to 22 seconds remaining in this round, and Heroic are at even numbers, but Bit hides at default. There's limited time here for Heroic to have to be swift getting into this A-bomb site, and Bit, he could end it all. He could save his team right now if he's able to take them down. It's 1 quick kill on Tesses, and he knows the Shush is around that corner. It's a perfect placement of the grenade. Bit denies the bomb plant, and there's no time here for Nicodoz. The round is collected from Navi, and it's saved here by Bit.
Oh, that would have been a nice kill to have at the end. The opportunity was there. Ema gave the op a chance to land it. Still a 2-round lead for Heroic, and even though that round doesn't go any of the way you wanted, Kicksan gets picked off when he's trying to take a peek in middle very early on. Good job from JL. But other than that, I mean, Nerds going down next. Other than that, Heroic does a great job of grabbing a couple kills, making it dangerous, and bringing that economy low. They've got a good chance to reset Navi early on, and they call a timeout to talk it over. They can really put Navi in an awkward position for the rest of this half.
There's pressure applied here towards Palace. Shush has caught a perfect time to get out of the smoke here.
This is such a wild little lurk. Oh, he's going to get it on Bit. That's heartbreaking. Now sees the other one on stairs. He got another one, and Nicodoz chimes in as well. What a play from Shush.
Willing to just take fights all across the board here, Heroic, and they've come out on top of every single one of them. JL dropped, and it is a flawless round for Heroic, and we can hear them celebrate that from a mile away because that is a huge round to win.
Nerds going to take that opportunity when the mag is empty.
Oh, running through the smoke is Imma, walking right into the waiting arms of Nerds. Imma down and out, follow-up from Nerds, and it is 12 rounds, surely locked in now for Heroic. Absolute domination. Navi not able to match the output of Heroic today. And Bit will play at the ticket box, but Heroic have no need to commit anywhere just yet. There is so much time left in this round, and they are so far ahead when it comes to advantageous positions. And Bit is stuck. Nerds walks right into him, hunts down his 3rd victim of this round. Nuke Dallas now on the other side of the map will prevent Wonderful surely from having that AWP. It's 12 rounds to 7. NAVI mere moments away from being knocked out here in Dallas. Big kill from Nerds. Another opening kill added to the tally of Heroic. Imma down. NAVI with 4 remaining. Perhaps not many more moments left for them here in Dallas. For Heroic, the returning champions of Dallas from last year, Nerds and Salt, so will have the opportunity to make it into the playoffs. They'll have their last chance later today. They look to convert upon this, but JL evens out the numbers for now. 55 seconds left. Bomb needs to get around that corner safely. Nikodos is the man carrying that. Alexi B finishes off the softened player. Turns back to try and stop the apartments play, but that bomb is down short. So these 2 players that have now come into B need to run back and pick that bomb up. And if Heroic want to close it now, they've got to do it in a 2 versus 3 situation.
It was never about picking the bomb up. It's about what kind of position can Kixin get in over towards market, take the space there while the bomb was being picked up, and does he want to progress even further forward?
Oh, he's found the aggressive maneuver with Shush going down. It's all on Kixan, the in-game leader, to close it. They know exactly where he is, but he's found himself a powerful spot now behind lots of cover. Molotov comes in. That tap on the defuse is going to make things incredibly uncomfortable for Kixan, but JL didn't stick it. There's no kid on these 2 players, but the peek from Kixan is enough to keep NAVI alive in this one. Utility will start to rain above this A-bomb site. Being put in place in towards jungle. Miss utility all round long here for Heroic. Imma traded after 1.
Designed.
Absolutely. No doubt. 40 seconds. 3v4. Heroic down a player, and they are now stepping ever closer to this A-bomb site. NAVI in good position to try and stop this from happening. JL with an important headshot, but he's traded again by Nerds. 30 seconds. That's all they've got here, Heroic. And with that bomb down in the open, it doesn't feel likely that they'll be able to pull this one back. And Nikodos is stuck in Palace. So now they're doing as much as they can to stay alive, and they've strung a few together now. Now Nikodos realizes he can't get out of Palace. Never mind trying to win this round.
Okay, stumped at the finish line 2 times in a row. NAVI fighting back. It's going to be 9-12. As I said, Heroic's got plenty of money, so they'll be buying up again. The AWP will obviously still be in play.
Tessa's with him. Climbing up into the window. Could be a very powerful position. JL walking right into Nerds. There's another opener here for Heroic, and there's space to play with for Nerds, but he pulls out his knife and ends up getting taken down by Imma in the middle of that quick switch. So the trade's through from NAVI. Minute and 8 seconds left.
Oh, over the smoke. Tess's has 1. Shush now going to take the space. They know Bit somewhere around here still. Have to be cautious about this A-bomb site. The jump over. Oh, Bit goes down quick. There's the play from Shush. Not scared.
And now the B-bomb site is open, and the bomb is making its way through. This looks like it is finally the right maneuver for Heroic to close this one out, move forward into that lower bracket final, and knock NAVI out here in Dallas. Wonderful is on the opposite side of the map. And the bomb is planted at B. It will be a long journey for him back.
It's an impossible journey. You ain't making this.
But Tess says he is likely to be the player to close this one out here. He's tucked behind that murder hole. Wonderful considers it. Make his way in, gets by the scope. Molly in, and Tessis is the man to close the job. Heroic knock NAVI out. The major champions most recently yet to replicate any of that success, and we will not be seeing them in the playoffs here in Texas.